Why isn't same-sex marriage legalized all around the world? There are many people who don't believe that people should love the same sex. We live in a world where we should be allowed to love anyone we choose. Everyone has rights, and just because people are different doesn't mean that they should be treated different. So today I'm going to tell you how gay marriage and gay rights should be treated equal to a person who is not gay. First, I'm going to tell you why same-sex marriage should be legalized, and second, how some churches are now recognizing same-sex marriage, and finally, what the pros are to same-sex marriage. Let's talk about how same-sex marriage should be legalized. According to CNN and Politics, in 2015, the Supreme Court ruled that same-sex marriage cannot be banned nationwide. When implied that same-sex marriage shouldn't be allowed, it's an inference that people are discriminating gay people because they are different. When you fall in love with someone, you can't help with who it's with. It may be with the opposite gender, and if so, you can't help that being in love with someone is just something that happens. Legalizing same-sex marriage won't cause any harm for people who are heterosexual, and it won't interfere with the beliefs that heterosexual people have. So, right here, you have a picture of the White House with all the different colors of the LGBT flag, and it's on the day that same-sex marriage got legalized. Over here, you have a picture of two guys holding up a poster that says "Love is love," showing that you can't help who you fall in love with. According to an article in Marriage, around 10% of people in the United States fall under the LGBT category. Now that you know why same-sex marriage should be legalized, how does that lead to churches recognizing same-sex marriage? Having churches recognize same-sex marriage and having ceremonies is a step forward to people realizing that same-sex marriage isn't an awful thing. According to an article written by Jana Reyes, 2/3 of politically diverse groups, such as Catholics, Orthodox Christians, and white mainland Protestants, are now in favor of same-sex marriage. God won't stop loving you because you are gay. He created us all with love, and that won't change if a person is gay. So right here, there's a male couple with the priest, and they're getting married in a church. Over here, there's another male couple, and one of the males is proposing to the other male in a church. So now that you know that churches are starting to be okay with same-sex marriage, then you can now know the many pros that come with same-sex marriage. Knowing the pros that come with same-sex marriage can help better understand as to why it's an okay thing and a thing to be against. According to an article written by Christian Arrayas, same-sex marriage allows for equality, giving same-sex marriage the benefits that heterosexual couples get. According to an article written by Crystal Lombardo, the legalization of same-sex marriage lessens the stigma that comes from same-sex marriage, making it easier so a person doesn't get discriminated in a workplace or be denied getting married. So, right here you have a group of people in a protest with a flag that is the LGBT flag with all the different colors, and it says marriage equality. And the other one, there's a poster that says "We the people." That means all of us, showing that no matter if you're gay or not, we all should be treated equal. Now that you know how legalizing same-sex marriage is an equal and okay thing that has happened, these are the reasons as to why legalizing same-sex marriage is an equal thing. By accepting that same-sex marriage is an acceptable thing, then you will realize that in the society, loving who you want is an amazing thing. There shouldn't be judgment for falling in love with someone who is the same gender, especially if they make you happy at the end of the day. I hope that you realize that everyone should be treated equal, homosexual or not. Everyone is human and being treated that way and should be treated that way. Being different is an amazing thing, and it should be embraced and not discriminated.